Hello everybody, how's it going? Oh my god, that was aggressive. Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another video discussion thingy majiggy. Today we're going to be talking about the skill tree in Assassin's Creed Origins. What does it hold? What do I think? How is it going to be used? So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. So the first thing I wanted to point out is the controllable arrow. We've all been talking about the controllable arrow. It's a dumb thing. What is it? It's a skill on the skill tree. You can obtain it, or you can not obtain it. Do whatever you want. But to me, when I see a skill tree, my aim is kinda to get everything on the skill tree. I can't help it, I just kinda have to do it. At least with Assassin's Creed anyway. With things like Skyrim, The Witcher, even like Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I've never got the entire skill tree, and I've never felt like, it's never made me feel super like, you know, triggered to not have gotten everything on the skill tree in those games. But with Assassin's Creed, if I don't have one of the skills, I'm like, I need to make sure I've got it. Like, I have to get all the skills. Like, I have to do it. Because otherwise, I haven't done like, I have to get every single skill. Like, if it's there and I have enough to buy it, I'm not just gonna not do it. I'm gonna have to do it, and that's my problem. But the controllable arrow is a skill in the game. You don't have to get it if you don't want to, but obviously it's a skill there is to obtain within Assassin's Creed Origins, so there's that. Not entirely sure what the lore is behind it. Probably nothing, considering probably just Animus Magic. Actually, Ubisoft love that. Oh, what's this? Doesn't make sense to lore. Oh, it's Animus Magic. It's just Animus Magic. Okay, thanks for that really in-depth explanation. Thanks so much. So the next thing I really like about it is it's got the interconnecting paths. The way that you don't just have 3 set skill trees, it's a skill graph, and they all interconnect with each other, and when you go through one path, you can end up intersecting into another path, and it's very, very interesting in that sense, and I really, really like the way that it's structured. I think it's very, very interesting. I think it works very well for a game like Assassin's Creed. To people that are not so used to an RPG system, it looks very, very nice, I think, and it looks very welcoming, and, you know, it's not a huge thing. It's not like Skyrim. Skyrim's skill tree is overwhelming, and I don't think that's a bad thing, because Skyrim's an overwhelming game, and it's beautiful. But with this game, I think that the skill tree is perfectly suited to what the game is. It's perfectly suited to the franchise that it's in, and I really, really like the way that it looks, and I'm super excited to get into it, get to see what the skills are, because they look like they're all meaningful and useful, and that's something that's always helpful in a skill tree. Another thing that they've said is that people have been saying, oh, you can't get all the skills, you can only get one tree, blah, blah, blah. You can actually get every skill in the game. So, if you want to, you can get every single skill that is on the skill tree. And that's what you can do if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Again, it's up to you, depending on how you want to play the game. The game will never force you to you don't have to get any skills if you don't want to. If you want the game to be a little bit more challenging, that's a possibility. So that's really interesting. So there's that piece of information right there. Another thing is the mastering skills. The system with how this works is if you get all of the skills in one tier, you unlock the master section of that tier. So say it's like the hunter tier, and that'll allow your bows to do more damage or something like that, I think. And so you can just keep pumping points into that. So it'll do it like plus 1% damage, and you keep pumping points into that as much as you want until you've got it leveled up. Now, the way I think that this works is essentially that when you say it'll cost like 1 skill point to level up this skill once. Then the next time you do it, it'll cost 2 skill points, then 3 skill points, then 4 skill points. So you can't just quickly get like 700% damage on your thing. I think it'll take a very long time. Like, you can definitely do it, but it would take a very, very, very long time of acquiring these various skills. So there's that. So that is something interesting. Again, unless, of course, there is a level cap, which we know of level 40, I think, was it 44? So if you can't get any more skill points after that, then maybe that's where that ends, but I don't think so. I feel like it would be, you know, more than that, and we're going to be able to get skill points outside of just leveling up, so, you know, of course, that's interesting, and mastering skills is always, that feature just sounds pretty cool. Now, as for which path I'm going to take, I'm probably going to be evenly balanced, but I think I'll go more towards stealth hunter kind of thing, you know, but I really like the combat too. And you see, I'm going to be very easily balanced, you know, through all of these various things. I'm not just going to master one thing. I know Elva's probably going to go for, like, ranged bow stuff, because she's always into archery and stuff in video games, but for me, I'm probably just going to go evenly across all 3, you know, of the skill trees, because I kind of play all ways in Assassin's Creed. I like to keep my options open, you know? I don't want to rely on stealth, then get into a combat situation and be like, shit, haven't leveled up my combat. I want to be, you know, evenly skilled in every area and eventually have mastered everything. That's kind of the way that I want to go. Now, my question to you guys is, what skill path are you going to take within Assassin's Creed Origins? Are you going to go for the hunter? You're going to go for the seer? Are you going to go for the warrior? What are you going to go for? Let me know in the comment section below. Which kind of path are you going to take within that skill tree? Because that'd be super interesting to know. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to smack that like button, because that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to stay up to date on all things Assassin's Creed and all that good stuff. Comment down, let me know what you think. I've been recording like mad today. Like all these videos that you've listened to or watched over the past week, I recorded them all within like the same, like, God knows, like 2-hour section. So I'm a little bit dead now. Anyways, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!